Schoolwork can be challenging for lots of different reasons, and sometimes it can have an implication on your mental health and well-being, which is never good. When I was at school, I was pretty anxious, and it meant that it affected my exam performance sometimes, and sometimes my assessments. I didn't really know what support was out there for me, and I didn't really know how to help myself. But luckily, things have progressed since then. And you should never feel that your mental health is affecting your schoolwork or your schoolwork is affecting your mental health. There are lots of different causes as to why schoolwork can affect your mental health. They're not limited to this, but they can be some of these. You may feel that you're feeling left behind on your schoolwork, that you're not knowing really what you're doing, that you may feel that you maybe aren't having the right guidance that you need. You may have internal pressure from yourself or external pressures from maybe family or friends. You may feel that you have a lot of peer pressure and comparison against your peers, that there may be a competitive nature in the school that is causing you stress, that you have learner difficulties and you feel that this is having an effect on your work and your well-being, or you may have personal grievances at home which is making it hard to concentrate at school. All of these different causes can have different effects on different individuals, and it's important that you know your own behavioural patterns and your own emotional patterns in order to help and reach out for support. These telltale signs can be feeling irritable, feeling that you have a lower self-esteem, that you are reclusive and withdrawing from friends and family, maybe not reaching out as much as you used to, having low moods at school and not having that much energy. Maybe that's because of lack of sleep. Feeling maybe a bit of anger and frustration and letting that out on your family, friends, peers or teachers. Feeling anxious and worried, maybe having a loss of interest in your extracurricular stuff that you once really enjoyed. And maybe playing out in class, maybe exerting your emotions in ways that you just don't know how to express. Again, these aren't the only causes and the effects that mental health can have on your schoolwork and your well-being, but these can be sometimes flags as to alerting you as to your well-being needs to be nurtured more. So if you are feeling this way, there are lots of different ways that you can help yourselves or maybe your peers. Maybe speaking to a friend or family member, getting it off your chest can always help. Speaking to a teaching or support staff, they are there to look after you and they do care. Realising it's never too late to do something. You may feel like you're behind on schoolwork, but I promise you your teachers want the best for you and they will help guide you in the best way that they can and the best way for you. Knowing that your best is good enough, no matter what you achieve, your best is good enough as long as you put everything that you can into it. Maybe organise your time better. You may not be the most organised person, but writing a list, and even if you tick one thing off that list a day, that sense of achievement is amazing. Maybe have study dates with friends, maybe organise virtual study sessions and you can help guide each other so you're not alone in this. But it's important to know that school is important, and as important as school is, so is your mental health, and your mental health should never be affected by your schoolwork. It can be a stressful and challenging time, but it's challenging because it's rewarding in so many different ways. Try and enjoy school and you can really learn what your passions are. I discovered at school that I was a really creative person and I did enjoy a lot of academic subjects, but I equally challenged my time into both. And I feel that I nurtured and learnt that as I progressed past school. So know that your well-being is important, know that your schoolwork is important, but the most important thing is your mental health.